Abarigani, my brothers and my sisters, we are faced with a monumental problem, but a problem that can be resolved if we do some critical thinking about it. First, we are an oppressed people, and we need our liberation. But before we can liberate ourselves, we need to accurately, on the historical and political level, define who we are. Then we must develop the proper tools and methodology by which we can liberate ourselves. Now, a careful analysis of our African American nation's situation relative to the general American context will inform us that we are controlled economically, educationally, politically, socially, and above all militarily by others. In other words, we are a captive nation. We are the captives of war, held in bondage by our captors, and consequently have no citizen rights that captors are bound to respect. This means that we are a people who were captured in an unjust war and transported to the Americas and other foreign lands to give our free labor for centuries while in captivity. For instance, while in chattel slavery, our people worked from sunup to sundown, providing profits for the plantation owners while receiving the whip regularly and only the bare necessities for survival. Our owners' main concern was how much profit could be extracted from their lives before they were used up, and this is still their primary concern today. So here we are today, a colonized, captive nation within a nation, controlled by laws which are enforced by the white nation's local foot soldiers, the police departments, and they are killing us at the rate of one person every 12 hours. We are a captive people whose utility within the capitalist system is to provide profits for the investors. Our role as profit producers is almost exhausted, and we are rapidly becoming a drain on profits. We are colonized subjects, and until we recognize this, we will never solve the problem we are struggling against. As Eldridge Cleaver tried to impress on us in 1968, and I quote, "Black people are a stolen people held in a colonial status on stolen land, and any analysis which does not acknowledge the colonial status of black people cannot hope to deal with the real problem," unquote. So the question of how to liberate our captive selves within our captor's own political homeland is the primary question we should deal with. My brothers and sisters, we cannot liberate ourselves unless we develop an ideology of global African liberation that grows out of our own particular historical experiences. It is impossible for us to defeat our enemy, our oppressor, utilizing our enemy's philosophy and ideology. We must forget and transcend the philosophies of Marx, Lenin, and Stalin, because we cannot defeat our oppressors utilizing their philosophy. This is a contradiction in logic. We are fortunate that a brother from Senegal by the name of Yaquis Sotero Akbaten has developed a black global liberation ideology. He placed it in a book, The Philosophy of Engagement. This book can be secured through Amazon.com. But my brothers and sisters, the point I want to make is if we utilize this ideology that grows out of our own peculiar and particular experiences in history, it won't be too long before liberation rise on the eastern horizon with Amin Ra. Peace and power to you, my brothers and my sisters.